Oh, what's going on? So, I thought this would be, man, what a follow up on the Math to Con channel. Okay. Very grateful. Man, 52 people saw when I just did a live stream, walking up to Circle K, walking around the block. Wow. And I do appreciate that, you know? So now here we are live again. And I mean, look at that. Okay. I am Matthew J. O'Connor, by the way. And look at this. Here in Arizona, right? And what? Retired Justice Sandra Day O'Connor, the first woman on the Supreme Court, dead at 93. Is anybody out there? I mean, what day did this happen? I just took a nap. This just hit. This was yesterday, 12/1. Let's look at this. What about Sinead? Sinead O'Connor. Hmm. Didn't she die like 18 months after her son? And wasn't she 18 when her mom died? I know my birthday is 8/18/81. And again, this is gonna like kind of be on the fly. Let's see if they're gonna let anybody be in here, right? Let me see if I can type. If it's letting me type in my own public live. Yeah, there it is. Okay, public. Is it gonna let anybody view this? Right? How the world's fake. Sandra Day O'Connor, dies with the Arizona connection. What on my dad's death anniversary? Right? I got the O'Connor last name. And then here, let me show you. And then we have Sinead O'Connor right here. You see that? Sinead O'Connor. Now that is interesting. Um, that death date 2 days before my mom's anniversary. But here's my dad. I have videos out there too. It's nice when it hits like this and we can show the world's fake. Okay, and here, let me pull this up. Even if you watch I have a video too, but even if you watch my live yesterday, I show you 93rd Street, right? And Sandra Day, right here, former Associate Justice of the Supreme Court of the United States. And look, spouse John J. And you get Sandra Day. Look at 12/1, 121, like blood sacrifice. They're going to watch this live. Okay, what are they? Like YouTube handlers? Hey, I appreciate y'all. Y'all are cool. But let me speak on this and let the people hear it. When I don't want to hit end stream. Look, I don't want to hit end stream and then you let the people see it. Just let them see it live. Come on. Can we work something out here? YouTube handlers, right? Here's my dad. See right there? Now he has the Gomez last name. My mom has the O'Connor name, as you see on the shirt, right? And the world is scripted. Okay. So what? This is gonna supposed to be a private. Okay, yay, somebody's right there. Hey, leave a comment. Or is it the YouTube handler? You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily a presentation, but the world is fake, right? So there it is. you know, there's my dad with the Gomez name, but again, my last name's O'Connor, and I have the Sinead up there ripping up the Pope. She's dead this year as well, right? Like I said, 2 days before my mom's birthday. And here, let me flip this. You know, and again, I did the stream yesterday. Is this channel dead or alive? Look, when I do this with the title, nobody in here. When I'm walking around, let's take a walk, let's take a stroll. You know, we can get 50 some views and even some people in the comments, right? But look, let me see. Passed away 12/1 1992. And you see that with the 15/7 birthday? That's interesting because I'm working on another decode and I had to stop. And I'm here in Arizona, okay? And I have videos on my channel about how the world's fake, and you know, you'll if you want any more info on that, you can let me know. So I guess we'll look at this a little bit, right? Okay? And I'll show you what I was working on here, and it's connected with Arizona as well. But let me show you this real quick right here. Here, let me pull this up. This would be better maybe. All right. And look at that. You get 1981. You know, was an American attorney, politician, and jurist who served as an associate justice of the Supreme Court of the United States. Look, from 1981. Again, you have the O'Connor name. My birthday, 1881. Sinead O'Connor, 18 when her mom died. And I mean, come on. And then she died, what, 18 months and some change after her son. Ritual equals 81 and 81. Okay. You see this? Nominated by Ronald Reagan. But look, before O'Connor's tenure on the court, she was a judge and an elected official in Arizona. Again, you get Arizona and the D-backs were in the World Series. And you see how all of this is fake. I'm here in Arizona, right? Okay. See that? It's interesting how this works. And with the Arizona thing, this is what I was working on, you know, and I may get back to it. Let me show you right here. Again, mom convicted of killing kids in Idaho, taken to Arizona in murder. Conspiracy case. Lori Vallow, the two kids in the shallow graves, you know, Vallow, shallow. But you see the Arizona connection. Let me play this video. Okay. You get Sinead O'Connor, they say dead, right? In the same year. And then Sandra Day. And oh, what about this? Hey, before I play the video, dead at 93. And you could even, oh, right here. You could even watch my live yesterday before I knew about this. I just took a 3-hour nap. Okay. One person in here, leave a comment. You know, can I see? I mean, you don't have to, but it would be nice to know that we have a real person viewing this kind of on the fly. You know, it's not always easy to do this. But look, she was 93, and you could watch my live, what was it, a few hours ago before I took the nap. 93rd Street, I showed you. It's interesting how this world works, but Derek Chauvin, also with the Arizona thing, stabbed 22 times, right, in the federal prison in Tucson. On Wilmot, look at that address. He was stabbed up, and it was Black Friday with that symbolism. Look, 9300 South Wilmot Road. And what about the 39th president, Jimmy Carter? Okay? Politics, right? The 39th president and the former first lady, she died one day before Joe Biden, the current president's birthday. And that was, she died on 11/19, right? 119. And then you have the D backs in the 119th World Series, right? And then they beat the Yankees right after 9/11. Now that, they're back in the World Series. Who, Rosalind, right? And hey, Arizona equals 39. Okay. Again, we're just like on the fly kind of here. Look, let me show you the blank calculator. You see that? Because the world's fake. Again, Matthew O'Connor, Sinead on the wall, ripping up the Pope. She's gone 2 days before my mom's birthday. And I'm not famous. I'm showing you the world's fake, right? You get my dad. He's got the last name Gomez. I have the videos out there. He's dead 12/1. Just like Sandra Day O'Connor, I'm finding out with the Arizona connection. And my dad died when I was on the way to meet him. You understand? And his birthday, 15/7, I'll show you that connection with Arizona right now on the decode I was working on when this hit in my trending stories. But again, 121 equals, and I'm not famous, y'all. Look, passed away 12/1. Henry B. Gomez, my dad. I have my mom's name. Look, see, born in Miami, Arizona. 121 equals blood sacrifice. You see the visitation, 126? Like, we're talking about 81, right? And O'Connor, Kobe with the 81, his name equals 81. Dead 1/26. What's my birthday? 8/18, 1981. Added up, 126. Right? Anyways, age 93, age 93. Here, and just to show you how this is like personal and on a mainstream level, right? Let's look at the O'Connors. And there's more, right? But let's look at the O'Connor's pub address here. Look at this in Phoenix. I mean, people do need to see this, okay? Look at the address. I mean, I just told you about 126, right? Over there, 2601 West Dunlap. O'Connor's Pub, Phoenix, right? I'm just showing you how this is all, it's all fake, right? You get the 81s, you get the 126 to 26/1. And if y'all are into this work, you know about that, right? Okay, so let's play the video. I'll try to calm down a little bit. I mean, whenever this stuff gets, I'm telling y'all, I do this daily. The world is a little bit faker than a lot of people really know. I'm not going to use the word believe because there's nothing about believing anything here. Okay, here, let me play this video. Any questions? If they ever let the comments go through, ever, just ask. We can go deeper on this stuff. Right here, let me play this.
Tonight, flags are flying at half-staff in honor of trailblazing Supreme Court Justice Sandra Day O'Connor, who died today in Phoenix, Arizona. The first woman ever to serve on the Supreme Court died from complications of advanced dementia and a respiratory illness. She was 93. CBS's Jan Crawford looks back on her life and judicial legacy.
It's all right to be the first to do something, but I didn't want to be the last woman on the Supreme Court.
That was part of the pressure of being the historic first, a trail Sandra Day O'Connor blazed more than once.
The nomination of Judge Sandra Day O'Connor.
She was the first woman to serve on the Supreme Court in its 192-year history. She would not be the last.
It had an incredible ripple effect of making opportunities become available for women. It was just a remarkable transformation.
Growing up on an Arizona cattle ranch, she learned the values of hard work and independence, overcoming discrimination to reach the pinnacle of the judiciary. One of only 5 women in her class at Stanford Law School, she graduated third in the class.
When I got out of law school in the dark ages in 1952, from Stanford Law School, I couldn't even get an interview for a job in a private firm to practice law.
So she took a job as a deputy county attorney. When she and her beloved husband John moved to Arizona, she entered politics. She was the first woman in the nation to lead a state senate before becoming a state court judge.
I was very happy where I was, and it was not a job to which I aspired.
Anti-abortion groups opposed O'Connor's nomination to the court, and their hunch was right. In 24 years, she became a key vote with liberals against overturning Roe v. Wade or ending affirmative action. But she sided with conservatives in Bush v. Gore, the case that ultimately decided the 2000 election. Her attitude was move forward, get it done, and do it she did.
I think women have proven that they can do just about any job there is.
With one woman leading the way. Jan Crawford, CBS News, Washington.
I mean, they said trailblazing, right? Like Dame Dalla like won. Okay? And didn't they just mention something about the first or whatever? Right? And there was probably more stuff in there. Okay? And there was probably more stuff in here. So look, let's just hit the calculator real quick. You know? And just see what's going on here. Is this what they said? Look how close that hit to the 126 that I was talking about. Advanced dementia. Look at that. You know, let's just put dementia, and we know what we're looking for. 81s, 18s, 126s. Again, age 93, dead. I showed you in the live yesterday, 93rd Street, before I even knew about this, the Tucson address where Derek Chauvin got stabbed, the Arizona connection, right? 9300 South Wilmot in Tucson, Arizona equals 39. Okay, so you see how close that is to the 126 I was talking about with the 81 thing and Kobe dead on 1/26. His name equals 81. All right, let's see what's up. Okay, let's put Sandra Day O'Connor in here. Look, Sandra equals 105, like Arizona. Okay? Look. And Arizona equals 42. And I just put in the comments, Texas equals 15. What's going on, Richard? Perfect timing. Perfect timing. Matthew J. O'Connor, Sandra Day O'Connor, dead on my dad's death anniversary, 12/1. And it might have been, I can't remember who it was that made me remember 121 equals blood sacrifice. You have Sinead with your birthday, 7/26. Look how we come together, right? Is that correct? Let me know if I'm right. I think you told me. Sinead, right here, dead 7/26. I think it's your birthday. 2 days after my mom's birthday. or excuse me, 2 days before my mom's birthday. And Sandra Day O'Connor, right here, you see Sandra equals 105 and 42. Look how the energy changes when I see we have real people in here. Sandra equals 105 and 42, and we're kind of on the fly here now. Arizona, look, and you get that 39, dead at 93. And look how Arizona equals 84. Actually, that goes in with the other story I was working on with the Arizona connection. That is your birthday, you see? Right? My dad dead 12/1. And you may have seen it. I have the videos out there with the Kobe connections, and I have my personal info out there and edited for YouTube with my prison sentence and all of that by the numbers, right? Building 8, my birthday 8/18/81, add up 8/18/19 plus 81 equals 126. Okay. Now I'm rambling. So look, we just entered a couple of things here, right? Again, you get the 9300 address where Derek Chauvin stabbed up, right? George Floyd, the knee on the neck. And come on, y'all. Come on, YouTube. Just let the video be. Let the live be. Okay? We don't need to look and nitpick. Look how it opened in 2007, and this is hitting on my point. And Sandra Day dead at 93. Watch the live yesterday. I mean, do I have to pull it up? Here, let me pull it up. But look down there on the bottom right. Opened in 2007. Sandra Day O'Connor dead. Your birthday, the 207th day of the year. Look at that. Derek Chauvin stabbed up. You know, that facility, that's the address. Look at that. You see that? 2007. And let's just go over here again. Oops, I didn't want to show that. But let's look. Look at that. Wow, that's interesting. But that's not the date we want. That's interesting, but that's not. Wow. 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 Oh, it's magic. Okay, look. Look at that closely. You see that? Sinead, the date of death, 7/26. Look, 128 days. You see it? Before Sandra Day O'Connor, you have Sinead O'Connor, Sandra Day O'Connor. 128 days, right? Before Sandra Day O'Connor's death. Look at the 128. Look at it. You know why I'm telling you to look at it? Because that's Sinead O'Connor's birthday. Look at that over there on the right. 12/8, 128. Come on, y'all. Come on. Come on. You see it? Look. You see how it says the lion and the cobra? But she's Sagittarius, right? But we're talking 81 and we're talking lion and we're talking my birthday, 8/18/81. What are you doing with the lion? See what I'm saying? Leo, right? You know what I mean? Are you on that Leo, Richard? Or did you miss that Leo? Richard knows all about this. Rick James, and we have Rick James in the chat a lot. He was born in 48. Well, look at this. Well, look at this, Richard, and that's perfect. Well, it goes more with the other decode, but that's the Arizona connection. Look, Oops, I don't want to show that either because that gives away what I'm doing later, possibly. Look, right? You know what I'm saying? And it starts on the 23rd. Leo, Jordan's dad's death date, James Jordan, and you get the 23 right there. Man, this syncs up with the Lori Vallow story, but I kind of want to come back with that because it look right here. You see it? The Lori Vallow shallow grave. Again, this is like, I'm glad to see the 3 people in here. I'm glad to see Richard, anybody watching. You know, are we robot free, virus free? You know, we're talking computers, right? But damn, did you see how that hit? Have we even entered the full name yet? Have we even entered the full name? And we're not, if you're just tuning in, there's that Arizona connection right there. You see? Derek Chauvin stabbed in Arizona. And that's from yesterday, right? Okay. So let me see. There's more, obviously, because when we go back to the calculator here, look, we haven't even entered her full name. Look, and we already hit, look at Arizona and Sandra, 105 and 42. You see that? All right. So I have to enter the full name. Like, how can I just go further? And her spouse's name, was it John J? And you have Sandra Day? Wow. You get the 42nd prime number. And Arizona equals 42. Sandra equals 42. Sandra Day O'Connor, 181. And there's more. And there's more. Look. Arizona equals 42. And there's more. And I'll get to some pics. And there is another like little video. You see the 181, the 42nd prime? Look how Grand Canyon, Arizona, right? 181, 42nd prime. You see it? Arizona's the Grand Canyon state. ABC 123 with the language. Grand Canyon State, 181, the 42nd prime. Where's ASU located? Where's ASU located? You know, the big college, the Sun Devils. Where are they located? Tempe, Arizona. 181, the 42nd prime number. Who's known for playing at ASU as part of the scripted world, right? And the scripted WAR. And he played for the Sun Devils. Yeah? Pat Tillman, number 42. Look at the statue. I have that decode too. And I have the ASU decode, y'all. 1,000 videos on this channel, right? And I guess it's not dead. We survived it a little bit, huh? But I do have daily decodes 81. You know what I'm saying? One shot, daily decodes 81. You know what I'm saying? I know I say that a lot. You saw that. We just went through the name, right? I like this. This is cool. Here, I'll play the other. Let's play this. I like it. It's Sunday. We're chilling. We're chilling. This should play decent. I don't know. I don't think there's volume, but maybe. Sandra Day O'Connor, an unwavering. Okay, let me. Here, let me not miss anything. Retired Justice Sandra Day O'Connor is dead. And this isn't my opinion. Let me pause it. Sandra Day O'Connor, an unwavering voice of moderate conservatism and the first woman to serve on the nation's highest court, has died at 93. Again, no volume, so I'm just reading to see what other info we can get here. Look at this. Again, it's amazing. Hey, when I was doing the Lori Vallow decode, I flipped out for about 10 minutes because this never gets old. Okay. Look, you see the 191 right there? Like Society of Jesus equals 191. And I'm not saying that's like my discovery or anything, but it's the language. I mean, who can claim that? Right? You see that? And we know about Sinead O'Connor dying 144 days before the Pope's birthday, when Jesuit order equals 144. You see the 56 as well, right? I mean, you see the 56, right? Like Sinead O'Connor equals 65, that reflection. But look at the 205 in Sinead O'Connor. Now look at this. Just so you see the connections. Wow, and we got to run Sandra Day. Look, and we got to run Sandra Day's March 26th birthday way over there on the right. Look at that address. Sandra Day O'Connor High School in Deer Valley here? Phoenix, Arizona. Look, 25250 North 35th Avenue. You see that? Even, and you get the 205 and Sinead O'Connor. Again, your birthday and 726. Right there with that connection. And that's Sinead's birthday, 128, with the date from from the Sinead death date to the Sandra Day, the 128. Look, the 207th day of the year, and ritual equals 27. My name, Matthew, with the last name O'Connor, Matthew equals 27. My favorite color happens to be red. Red equals 27. Exit 207. No, excuse me, exit 27, loop 202. Right here, you may hear it. Look at how close. Look at how close this is. Here, and I have to give this away a little bit with the Arizona connection and the Lori Vallow thing, and that's where it was right here. I was on the Lori Vallow decode. Look at her birthday. Now she's headed to Arizona. Okay? Transferred. Look at, that's her birthday. But look, let me go over here. And that story I was working on when this hit. Look at that. 157 days after her birthday to that story I was working on, death hoax equals 157. There's my dad's birthday. Okay, July 15th. Again, my last name O'Connor. His last name's Gomez, though. I have my mom's last name. The decode's out there, my personal info, everything. Ask if you can't find it. I'm glad we have people in here. And it's interesting what it says. I'll show you. He's got the July 15th birthday, right? 157, dead the 12/1, just like Sandra Day O'Connor. Okay. And let me look at what it says here. Do not stand at my grave and weep. I am not there. I mean, come on, y'all. There's my dad, Henry B. Gomez. Dead at 35. Dead at 35. Okay, and that's interesting because go over here, or maybe it's not interesting. I know. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I won't do that right now. That's not important enough. All right. So, anyways, let me put that down. All right. So let's look. Or let me go back here. This is where I was, right? Oh, yeah, it was the 191 thing. Here, let me remove the little box here. Okay. Again, you get the 191 and that just pops. And the 81, again, Sinead O'Connor, she was dead 18 months and some change after her son. And she was 18. Her mom died at 45. Ritual equals 45 on top of the 281s and the 4 ciphers. You know what I'm saying? You get the 191, Society of Jesus. Confirmation ended 191 years of male exclusivity on the high court. And then you're talking Sinead with that personality, right? Oh, and this is what it was. They said advanced dementia, the illness has an impact on all areas of human ability, memory, communication, understanding, thinking. Oh, yeah. And then this is what I was going to pull up. She's dead at 93. And Jimmy Carter in the news with the third lady. And Jimmy Carter's the 39th president, right? So you get that reflection. Arizona equals 39 politics, right? Politics, right? The Tucson prison address, 9300 South Wilmot, Derek Chauvin stabbed. See that? Born in 24, Arizona equals 42. Okay. So I do want to go over here to the article. I don't want to. Oh, and with that 25 and Sinead O'Connor equals 205, look, with Sandra Day. Here, let me zoom in here. All right, cool. Let's do this. Let me see. The Supreme Court is the body to which all Americans look for the ultimate protection of their rights. Oh, it's getting hot in here, though. Whew. Now it's getting hot. Okay. It is to the U.S. Supreme Court that we all turn when we seek that which we want most from our government, equal justice under the law. And you see the 1981. 99. You see the 99 right there? September 9th, 99. The whole world's fake, right? I'm not famous. Everything's fake. They get mad at me because I do this. Even Sinead O'Connor with politics, you get 146 like Trump's birthday. Red and gold's your color? I mean, that's what it is with the lion. But look at the 146 right here. Okay? I don't want to get... Now I got sidetracked. See, I sidetracked myself. Okay, let me go back over here. I'll pick up where I was. Here, let me go back to the article. Here, let me do that. We'll pick it up. O'Connor wasted little time building a reputation as a hard worker. That's interesting. It runs in the O'Connor name, I guess. On the bench, her influence could best be seen in the court's rulings on abortion. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Abortion equals 122. Today is 12/2, like 122. You see that? Richard, you still there? Come on, y'all. See, I lose track. And look. You see that? So we're still on 12/2, right? Look how they just said. All right, cool. Yeah. You see that? Abortion 122. And it just, today's 12/2. And there's the Kobe thing with the 81 again, right? There's the Kobe thing with the 81 because he had 81 points on 1/22. I'm telling y'all. I'm telling y'all. I'm telling y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all. I mean, you know, right? You see that? There's the Kobe thing with the 81 points on 122, and his team scored 122. You see how the world's fake. Where are the robots now? I'll mention the robots. Maybe I shouldn't, because then I'm gonna draw the energy. But come on, right? Because we know about the humans that control the robots. Look, you see that? It just said it. Look at that, even. O'Connor. Okay, I need to let me go back. Look, everything's hitting. And you get Roe versus Wade and those 122s all over that. Look, O'Connor balked at letting states outlaw most abortions, refusing in 1989 to join 4 other justices primed to reverse the 1973 Roe v. Wade decision, right? When Biden hit the Senate stage in 1973. And that's like, what, 50 years ago? What, end of an era? I've been doing this, the Endangered Species Act, they said in peril, and that was synced up like Biden after 50 years. The Exorcist, what, coming out in 73? The director, is it William Friedkin, dying? Right? And then now we have what, a 50-year, like some kind of anniversary release. 50 years of hip hop. Remember that? Magoo dead at 50? That was connected to 50 Cent, by the way. I got that decode out. Right? Look, look how it says in 2000, O'Connor was part of the 5-4 majority that was effectively resolved the disputed 2000 presidential election in favor of Bush over Democrat Al Gore when Bush is synced up with Arizona, right? SEPT, abbreviation 11, and the 119th World Series. Bush, didn't he used to own Texas? Texas plays the D-backs. D-backs beat the Yankees after 9-1-1. But 54, Kobe Bean Bryant equals 54, right? And we're on the 81s, right? She hit big in 81 with Reagan. Everything. This is just straight up live. 26 again, just like his last. Yeah. Yeah, is that what you were talking about? Yeah. It all hits. We're in the year 23. And look, you're talking Kobe dead on the 26th. Doesn't Jordan equal 26? I really think it's possible that Bryant equals 26. Why is he? I'm not connecting it to Kobe. I'm connecting it by the numbers. I mean, come on. You get the 80 with the 8th month birthday. And you see that, I mean, come on. I don't even have to do that, do I? I can. Retired in 2006. This never gets old. It really doesn't. Does Phoenix equal 122, y'all? Mhm. I know it equals 175. Phoenix, Arizona, doesn't it? Look at how Phoenix, Arizona equals 203. Like we're in the year 2023, Arizona popping in the World Series. Lori Vallow, right? Murder conspiracy case, you know, taken to Arizona with that connection. Sandra Day O'Connor, right? Dead, Phoenix, Arizona. Here, I guess I'm going to scroll down the article. It's about that time. Look how close this video was to a minute 22 seconds. When today is 12/2, abortion equals 122. What does this say? Advanced dementia. Okay, respiratory illness. On the fly, y'all. Gotta love it. I will be back. Look at how respiratory illness equals 115, like killing. Right there. And Arizona equals 105. Sandra equals 105. And I talked about the World Series. Texas equals 15. Right? All right, let me go over here. All right, let's do this. Let's hit this article. Oh, we have the birthday too, right? Look at her birthday. Let me pull it up. March 26th. Let's check that out. Okay, born in 1930. I'm glancing. Oh, look at how she's born in Texas. Jordan's first game, yes, with that 126. And remember, we hit 125 earlier. Not sure if you caught it. And that's when LeBron passed Kobe on the scoring list the day before Kobe died. Look, born in Texas. You get the Arizona, Texas thing, the World Series. And what was the score of the last game? Was it 5-1? No, it was that though, 5-0. Can you believe it? And then you have the Bush connection. Can you believe it? I mean, I guess I'm using the word right. Born in Texas, dead in Arizona. Come on, y'all. How appreciate y'all. This is my hobby. Look at that. Let's run this date. March 26th. Okay, you get 263. Hold on. So that's 26/3. I know about that a little bit. Back over here. Look, 263. The 56th prime, and Sinead O'Connor equals 65, and we had another right? Society of Jesus equals 56, and we had the 191 earlier. They said 191 years. It was synced up with the first woman, something like that, to hit. Was it the Supreme Court or whatever? Right? Look, you get the 56 prime, and then again with Sinead O'Connor dying 144 days before the Pope's birthday. The first Jesuit Pope and Jesuit order equals 144. Anyways, look, March 26th birthday. Let's look at What day of the year is this? What day of the year is this? And you get the 26 again, right? Look at, I mean, for real? Look, there's that 35, everything. 35 weeks after the birthday. Everything's hitting. Look, it's the same. That's the same as 8 months, 6 days, 86 to get rid of. Dementia equals 35. Look, dementia equals 35. You see that? Dead 35 weeks after the birthday. Yeah, it's all over. It's just everywhere. Look at the 56 numerology. Dead on a 56 numerology. You see that? Look. Birthday. The last birthday. Sandra Day. 3/26/2023. 72 numerology on the date. Like Jesuit order equals 72. It's all connected. O'Connor, I better not hit the main stage. You don't have to be on the main stage. Right? You see? My dad's, look at the visitation. Again, Death Hoax 157. Oh, I didn't, it said, when you visit my grave, I won't be there. I'll read it again. And I'm not famous. 121 passed away. Look at the visitation, 12/6. 126. My birthday, 8/18, 1981, added up 126. Visitation. You see it? The world's fake. I'm glad that we have people watching this. Let me read this again. Check this out and think about Kobe, all right? Do not stand at my grave and weep. I am not there. I do not sleep. I am 1,000 winds that blow. I am the diamond glints on snow. I am the sunlight on ripened grain. I am the gentle autumn's vein. But check this out. When you awaken in the morning's hush, I am the swift, uplifting rush of quiet birds in circled flight. I am the soft stars that shine at night. Do not stand at my grave and cry. I am not there. I did not die. Interesting, right? Dead at 35. Okay? Dead at 35. Sandra Day O'Connor. Again, Sandra Day O'Connor dead 35 weeks after her birthday. What? Phoenix? Suns equals 35. Richard, is that what you were talking about right there? Sandra Day born on the 85th day of the year? Or is that new that something's hitting? Oh, you caught that already. Oh, you caught it. Okay, you caught that before I did. Hey, look, dead on the 335th day of the year, like 35. Born in 1930. Dead on the day, leaving 30 days in the year. Is that right? Is that right? Dead 35 weeks after her birthday on the 335th day of the year, like 35. 121, 12/1 equals blood sacrifice. And Sinead O'Connor's birthday, 12/8. Right? On the calendar right after this. Look at the 30. Look at that. And look, that's how we do it on the fly like that, right? That's how we do it on the fly like that. Then we get a million tabs though, right? Right here. Over here on the right. You see? Can you believe it? And born 26/3, 263, the 56th prime number. All we entered is a couple of things, right? And you get that 56 numerology. Let's go back up here. Look. 8 month, 6 day span. 8 month, 6 day span. $86 to get rid of. I mean, let me look at the 250. Oh, 8 months and 5 days, Richard. Dead 8 months and 5 days after her birthday. Born on the 85th day of the year. Well, the day of the year this year, anyways. Her birthday, 85th day of the year. Look. Dead 8 months and 5 days after the birthday. Look at the 280. Like 28, right? Let's go look at that. Man. And dementia equals 35. Dead 35 weeks after the birthday. Phoenix, Arizona equals 85. Dead in Phoenix, Arizona. Birthday, 85th day of the year. Dead 8 months, 5 days after the birthday. Yes. I'm not getting off on this, by the way. It's just amazing. Look at how Sandra Day O'Connor equals. Look at down there. Look. Look at that. Grand Canyon State, 181, 251, and 89. Sandra Day O'Connor, 181, 251, and 89. I think we need to enter more stuff. What's her full name? Richard, you finally got a day off? Oh, that is her full name? El Paso. I'm fired up, y'all. We're going for a walk, Chili Pepper. Interesting. Chili Pepper. My favorite color is red. Richard likes red. Where is it? Where did this stuff go? Are we just piling up the tabs or what? Oh, here. Have I even showed any pics? There you go. There. Time. All right, where did that calculator go? Here it is. El Paso, huh? Might have to just start. Look at how El Paso equals 23. Look at how El Paso equals 23. Phoenix, Arizona, 203. Dead in Phoenix, Arizona. Right there. Look at how El Paso equals 68 and 23. Like Phoenix, Arizona equals 68 and 23. Born in El Paso, dead in Phoenix, Arizona. What's really going on, Sandra Day? Look, Supreme Court. Let me enter this. U.S. Supreme Court Justice. Let's test this. You know, not everything hits, you know, but this does. U.S. Supreme Court Justice equals 85. Born on the 85th day of the year. Dead 8 months, 5 days after the birthday. But this does. Wow. Y'all, I'm so happy there's 2 people in here. Let's play that video again after that hit. After that hit. I know my dad's born in 58. Amazing. And we probably have a 250 or a 251. Look at the days. Let me look at that real quick. We have a 205, right? We have a 205. Where did it go? Oh, Sinead O'Connor equals 205. Sinead O'Connor equals 205. Look. 250 days, like 205. Look, like 25, right? Sandra Day O'Connor High School, 25, 25 with the 0. North 35th Avenue, dead 35 weeks after the birthday. You see it? Look at the zip code, Richard. And anybody out there. I know Richard may be busy. Look at the zip code. 85083. Dead 8 months, 5 days after the birthday. I can't even remember it, y'all. Oh my gosh. Wow. And is Little Baby, don't tell me Little Baby synced up with Chicago. Let me look at that now. I'm glad you looked at that because I was trying to look at celebrity birthdays. Oh, 1, 2, 3 in the year 23. 30th year of life right now. You can say that. Where's he born? Don't tell me it's Chicago. Atlanta, when George Floyd in the news synced up with Derek Chauvin. George Floyd, Georgia, George Bush, Texas. Sandra Day born in Texas. 1, 2, 3. Where's he born? Oh yeah, Atlanta. Excuse me. I might have to do Little Baby, It's Your Birthday decode. Let me run the name just on the side real quick. I can't help myself. I can't help myself, y'all. I see a 911 upside down over there, which is kind of popping a little bit. But I'm, oh, let's get rid of that middle name. Okay, that's interesting. We're gonna have to run that on a separate decode, and that's all gonna hit. I might have to look at that. Oh wait, what time do I work tomorrow? It's interesting by the anyways, nonetheless. All right, let me go back over here. Oh, did I not play the video again? Did I think I played the video. Let me go there. Let's look over here. There's gonna be a bunch of stuff, right? Here, look over here again. And then we'll wrap it up. Man, we're going over an hour. That's cool though. O'Connor died in Phoenix of complications related to advanced dementia. Okay. Let me go down a little bit. Y'all, it's going to hit, right? Chief Justice John Roberts. Someone died at 100, probably. Look how it says Trailblazing, too. And Dame Dalla traded from the Trailblazers. Dalla, like 100, right? Like you just mentioned. And Milwaukee equals 100. Portland equals 100 involved in that trade. A daughter of the American Southwest, Sandra Day O'Connor, blazed an historic trail as our nation's first female justice. Roberts said in statement issued by the court, she met that challenge with undaunted determination, undisputable ability, and engaging. Let's enter that name. We're on these numbers, so we're right when we see this stuff. Let's see. I mean, we've already well proven it, but let's just keep it rolling. I have time. Didn't we just see a 226? Oh, that was another story, right? Here, let me just see if any of that hits. Let me just let me do this. Let me just do it like this. It's gonna sync up with these other. Yale has the 10/9 birthday. I'm not trying to go that route though. Let me go over here. We really, because we don't need to stretch. I could just call it a day, right? Look at how John Roberts equals 144, like Jesuit order. Sinead O'Connor died 144 days before the Pope's birthday. You get John Roberts with the 144. You get that 54 again, like Kobe Bryant's full name. Again, the world's scripted. Sinead O'Connor with all the 18s. Matthew O'Connor, 8/18/81 birthday. 42 years old. Arizona equals 42. Math equals 42. Right? And the 63, Kobe Bean Bryant equals 135. You see the 153. Kobe Bean Bryant equals 54. You see it all right there. I'm passionate. I love it. Appreciate all y'all. Lil Baby's full name. Yep. In 2018, she announced that she has been diagnosed with the beginning stages of dementia. We got the 85 in dementia, didn't we? Born on the 85th day of the year, dead 8 months, 5 days after the birthday. Is that right? Her husband, John O'Connor, died of complications of Alzheimer's. John O'Connor. Was he famous? And look, John Roberts. We just had John Roberts. Okay. There's the 48. Arizona's the 48th state. Okay, and this is perfect. This is perfect, okay? This is perfect, okay? Her husband, you see the 48. Arizona equals 84, and Arizona's the 48th state. But let's go back. Look at the 156. That's perfect. My mom's birthday is the 156th day of the year, if I'm not mistaken. Am I wrong? That wasn't even the point I was trying to make, but let me just show you what I'm trying to do, and then I'll get back to that if I remember. So you see John O'Connor, 156. The 156th prime number is 911. Arizona was just in the 119th World Series, and they beat the Yankees right after 9/11 hit. Okay? Now let me go back to what I was trying to say. Or go back to what I was trying to say on the side, because I like to hit on all this stuff, right? Okay, so that 156. You see that? So it might leave 156, but let me look up. Again, my mom's birthday is 2 days after Sinead died. And I think it said Sandra Day hit 921 in 1981, the day after my daughter's birthday. And I hate to bring family into it, but the world's scripted. This has to be out there, okay? Let's go back over here. Wow. Richard? Okay. My dad died 126 days after my mom's birthday. And Kobe died 126. My birthday and my dad's visitation, I showed you 12/6. My birthday, 8 plus 18 plus 19 plus 81 equals 126. Look at that. And that's 18 weeks. And you see how the world's fake. My birthday, 8/18/81. Jordan is 60 and born on the 48th day of the year. We're in the year 23. My daughter's middle name is Jordan, y'all. I had to put it out there, okay? I mean, the world's fake. It is what it is. Here, let's hit the pictures before we go further. The woman who changed the world. So what? It's kind of like an end of an era thing going on or something. What's hitting? I'm glad I'm not on the main stage, but like I said, you don't have to be on the main stage, y'all. Let me pull up Sinead. This stuff is wild. I couldn't even pull up what I was trying to pull up, y'all, because we hit something else fake, right? With the 26/3 birthday, 263, the 56 prime. Then you get Sinead. There's the death day. And Richard, you're gonna see stuff that hits with the numbers, as you know, just based on what you see there. If anybody's tuning in, you see the 12/8 birthday, and then we ran. Sinead died 7/26, and then now Sandra Day, and they say no relation, but there's relation because the world's fake. Okay, right? I have the poster up there, ripping up the Pope. Sinead, you see, 128 days after Sinead died. And Sinead had the 12/8 birthday, if anyone's just tuning in. And you see the 56 numerology, right? When Sandra Day's birthday, 26/3, 56 prime, 263. How amazing. Hey, I hope they don't mess with that live, because that was cool yesterday. I may do one of those again later. Richard, if you were in there, right? If not, that live was cool on this channel. I did yesterday. Is this channel still alive? And apparently it's okay. And look, are we robot free? Here.
Night flags are flying at half-staff in honor of trailblazing Supreme Court Justice Sandra Day O'Connor, who died today in Phoenix, Arizona. The first woman ever to serve on the Supreme Court died from complications of advanced dementia and a respiratory illness. She was 93. CBS's Jan Crawford looks back on her life and judicial legacy.
It's all right to be the first to do something, but I didn't want to be the last woman on the Supreme Court.
That was part of the pressure of being the historic first, a trail Sandra Day O'Connor blazed more than once.
The nomination of Judge Sandra Day O'Connor.
She was the first woman to serve on the Supreme Court in its 192-year history. She would not be the last.
It had an incredible ripple effect of making opportunities become available for women. It was just a remarkable transformation.
Growing up on an Arizona cattle ranch, she learned the values of hard work and independence, overcoming discrimination to reach the pinnacle of the judiciary. One of only 5 women in her class at Stanford Law School, she graduated 3rd in the class.
When I got out of law school in the dark ages in 1952, from Stanford Law School, I couldn't even get an interview for a job in a private firm to practice law.
So she took a job as a deputy county attorney. When she and her beloved husband John moved to Arizona, she entered politics. She was the first woman in the nation to lead a state senate before becoming a state court judge.
I was very happy where I was, and it was not a job to which I aspired.
Anti-abortion groups opposed O'Connor's nomination to the court, and their hunch was right. In 24 years, she became a key vote with liberals against overturning Roe v. Wade or ending affirmative action. But she sided with conservatives in Bush v. Gore, the case that ultimately decided the 2000 election. Her attitude was move forward, get it done, and do it she did.
I think women have proven that they can do just about any job there is.
With one woman leading the way. Jan Crawford, CBS News, Washington.
Okay, so I just typed a mistake, but it doesn't matter because the correct way was better anyways. Ronald Reagan, R, the 18th letter of the alphabet, right? And Sinead dead 18 months and some change after her son. Sandra Day hit in 81, right? And Sinead dead at 18, or Sinead age 18 when her mom died. And you get Ronald Reagan 1818, are the 18th letter, right? I put 19 in there. I had to catch that. But either way, everything's fake, right? I mean, let me just, and I'll wrap this up soon, because I do have other stuff to do, but look at how Ronald equals 35. Ronald equals 35, and Sandra Day O'Connor dead 35 weeks after her birthday. And there's oodles and oodles of 35s on top of it, right? The world ran on numbers. And, it's proven, but I'm just hammering the point in. Again, Matthew J. O'Connor. How do you spell it? Is it like that? Ronald Reagan equals 56. And look at the 214, Richard. Arizona's birthday. 2/14, Valentine's Day. Ronald Reagan equals 56. Sandra Day O'Connor's birthday, 26/3. 26th day of the 3rd month. 263, the 56 prime number. Ronald Reagan equals 56. And Sinead O'Connor dead at 56, right? Is that right? It's right. You see? You see that? It may sound cocky, but I have the O'Connor name, so I'm fit to do this little decode. Okay? And I will say, anybody else doing this decode, okay, compare the two. You know what I'm saying? And I hate to do that and bring that energy. Okay, but let's see somebody else hit on that. And I'm not saying we can't do it. And again, I hate to bring that energy, but bring it on, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm not playing around. Here, let me pull up the YouTube video where yesterday I showed you the 93rd Street when I'm taking the walk. Sandra Day dead at 93, okay? Let me pull this up on the side. Here, look at that for now. If you don't mind. Appreciate y'all for real. I'm not going to try to play it. Appreciate the 57 views too. I'm not going to like try to play it because it probably won't play right, but I want to show you. Let me see. I'm just going to kind of babble until I find this, until I find what I'm looking for. I know where it's at. It's right. Okay, right here. Right, perfect. I mean, I showed you right there. Here, let me fix it. And this is before I took a nap and I woke up. You know what I'm saying? I took a nap and I woke up. I showed you during the live yesterday. Check it out. And you just saw Ronald Reagan with the 214, Arizona's birthday with the connection. Look, 93rd and quarter line. I took the walk yesterday. Sandra Day dead at 93. And Derek Chauvin, I did the decode yesterday, stabbed. Right? At facility, 9300 South Wilmot, like 93. Politics, 39th president, the former First Lady, Rosa Lynn. Right? Dying. That was 11/19. 1 day before Biden's birthday. 3 days before JFK. That death anniversary. Politics. And you get Phoenix, Arizona. You get Arizona, you get that 85 zip code at the beginning. You see? Let me look at it again. It's amazing, Richard. I don't mind spending the time on this. You know, I get a good jump start. And then I'll just take it into overtime because this blew me away. And I already got a jump on the Lori Vallow deco with that Arizona connection. And I already did that. Shallow Graves, Shallow Vallow. And you get that 26th again, right? Oh, yeah. There's something with that 93. I'm glad you brought that up. Let me look. You never know, right? There's going to be something about the 93 that would be nice to hit on. Oh, I know what we can do. I know what we can do. Look, Richard, check this out. I don't know if you're watching. I see a 143 when I write 93. Okay. And that's ABC 123 right there. Wow. Advanced dementia. Look at this. 93 when you write it out equals 143 and 62, like Tempe, Arizona. But look, 93 equals 62, like advanced dementia. Look. Advanced dementia, right? Advanced dementia. Complications related to advanced dementia. Let me scroll down. I want to read more. Her husband died of Alzheimer's. I'm going to look at that. And I'm going to look at that death date. Is he on the main stage? Wow. Wow. Okay. Look at that. Here, let me do this. Alzheimer's equals 154 and 55, like 93. Let me look up that character now. Are you kidding me? Wait, that's not him. But we get a 122, like abortion equals 122, and today is 12/2, and it's John O'Connor, and Sandra Day O'Connor died yesterday. Look at this. And that's not her husband. Look at the 83. Like the 23rd prime is 83. My grandpa's birthday 8/3. O'Connor. $330 right there with the stuff under is synced up. You see? You get the 330 with that birthday, you see? You get the 30. Look at the 12/22, and is this even the guy? Is this even her husband? But look, it syncs up. And then you get the 122, Kobe with the 81 points on 122. His name equals 81, all of that. And Brian equals 82. So is he not a character on the main stage? But who's that? Is that him? We don't get. Hold on. Let me go. Let's look. There's a Wikipedia. Is there? No. Look, dead 12/30. You get 123. And wasn't that synced up with little baby? And the birthday tomorrow? Yeah. Or no. Yeah. 12/3. Uh, um 300 Tucson, right? Where it's not gonna play or what? Anyways, yeah, no, this isn't like a decode. It probably won't play right. Like I said, I'm taking a stroll. Hey, Richard, what's going on? I don't know if it's... Look at how nice. Hey, December. That's interesting right there because wasn't it 9300 in the address for the Tucson prison complex? 9300 in Tucson, right? Where Derek Chauvin got stabbed up. See. And doesn't Chauvin equal 93? I mean, does it? Hopefully you heard that. But I mean, for real, that was yesterday before I knew about this. Went to bed early, woke up. Check that out. That's awesome. I hope they don't do nothing with that live. That was cool. You know what I'm saying? How do you spell Chauvin? Anyways, I think it equaled 93 or 39. Is that it right there? I don't think that's it, but let me... Chauvin. Yeah. So I was wrong in the video. I said 93, but you get 39. Arizona equals 39, y'all. Look at how Chauvin equals 111 and Arizona is 111 years old. Oh, wow. They beat the Yankees right after 9/11 hit, and the Diamondbacks back in the World Series, right? Losing 119th. Look at that. New York 111, 39, 78, 33. Chauvin 111, 39, 78, and 33. The world is fake. So I guess so we're just gonna have to end it like at that, right? We just put it in an hour and a half, y'all, on that script. You know what I'm saying? Right? Appreciate you, Richard. Anybody out there watching, appreciate this. No robots. Maybe we survived the attack. Maybe we survived the attack. And there's always going to be more. Who's all that at the bottom? But there's always going to be more. You know, we didn't even really go through the article. Kind of blown away by the connection with the O'Connor name again, and Arizona, and Sinead dying. And you saw the span 128 days after Sinead died, and Sinead's birthday is 12/8. You saw the connection, the personal side. Okay, I'm glad I got to share this with you. Appreciate you, Richard, like I said. Some people kind of laugh when you're like, hey, it's deeper. I think they laugh and they want to play it off because they really don't want that out there. They want us distracted by the celebrity stuff, even how it's fake by the numbers, but don't mention how it's personal. And we see how it's personal, right? I'm glad you were here for this. And hopefully this live, we're good on this live. You know, shouldn't get hit with anything. I'll edit it if I have to on this one, probably. But yeah, there's gonna be something I missed, and it's all good. It happens. And if Richard, yeah, hopefully maybe it's your day off. Maybe you'll catch me here in a bit. Maybe I'll stroll around like yesterday. And you know, we seem to get more people in as well. Maybe I'll do that a little bit later. So retired Justice Sandra Day O'Connor, you know, the first woman on the Supreme Court, has died at 93 in Phoenix, Arizona. We just did the decode. And I'm going to see if I can come back with the Lori Vallow. They brought back to Arizona? Vallow, shallow graves. I'll see if I hit on that. I already started it. I got the numbers, then I got blown away by this. Okay, so, and it's 12/2 still? Yeah, barely. 12/2. And then we have the little baby birthday tomorrow. That is disgusting just thinking about it, right? So I appreciate y'all. Retired Justice Sandra Day O'Connor, dead. And there's more about the 93, of course. Right? Dead at 93. First woman on the Supreme Court. Until next time.